Thank you, thank you. I've got a few more things. I got a bit emotional, as you may have guessed, by Amazing Grace, which is a beautiful, beautiful poem and a beautiful song. I wanted to mention that on the night of, what I wanted to say, on the night of the election this year on Sky News, Andrew Cannell said, he's a political reporter, very savvy, very smart man, but sometimes the smartest men can get things wrong. He said that the Liberal Party have to give up the culture wars. They've been lost. They're lost. He said it's over. No, Mr. Cannell, the culture war isn't over. And I don't put culture war in quotes and say it disparagingly. I say it because it is a culture war, because if your culture is not worth standing up for, what is worth fighting for but your culture? Were we fighting the Nazis because they were a wonderful culture, or had they changed it completely? Yes, we fought because of culture as well as violence. So I say yes to the culture war, and I say that I will not, and we will not be giving up. General Mattis, who was one of the generals in charge of the American and coalition response in Afghanistan and Iraq. He was known as Mad Dog Mattis because he used to get in the foxholes with the men. Generals normally don't do that. He said about the Islamists and the fight against that hideous ideology, when the war was called over, that no war is over until the enemy says it's over. We may think it's over, we may declare it's over, but in fact the enemy gets a vote. And Andrew, the war isn't over and we will win. During the French Revolution, like many of these revolutions, we're going through a cultural revolution at the moment. It may start at the bottom, but it is rapidly taken over by elites and intellectuals, and the French Revolution was no different. They tried to change history. They got rid of the 12-month calendar and added 2 more months. They made a week into 10 days, not 7. The communists tried to do the same thing. They got rid of marriage. It's just bizarre. And Charles Dickens, in his book Tale of Two Cities, the opening paragraph was this, and I think it applies equally to our time as it did to the French Revolution. The French Revolution, by the way, not only did they try and change and start history again from day zero, they murdered Catholics, as well as all the aristocrats that were born into it. And his opening paragraph of The Tale of Two Cities is, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief. It was the epoch of incredulity. It was a season of light. It was a season of darkness. It was the spring of hope. It was the winter of despair. We had everything before us. We had nothing before us. We were all going direct to heaven. We were all going directly the other way. In short, the period was so far like the present period that some of the noisiest authorities insisted on it being received for good or for evil in the superlative degree of comparison only. We are in the best of times and we are in the worst of times. Some of us are going to heaven and some of us are going directly the other place. I hope the people on the other side decide to turn to the light away from the darkness which currently inhabits your souls. Thank you.